Hello, everyone. Welcome to Business Strategies to Fix This Biz, even if your biz isn't broken, where I talk about things that small business owners can do to find thousands of dollars, to add thousands of dollars to their business with every strategy. I'm Daniel McCrane. I'm a business and marketing strategist, and I work with six-figure businesses to implement strategies that will do just that will add thousands of dollars to your revenue stream and to your profit margins. Now, today, or I should say this entire week, I've been talking about doing market research. And there are a number of reasons I've mentioned that you would want to do market research. Among them are, it's going to save you a lot of time in the long run. When you do your market research, you become much more aware of who your prospective client is or your customer, however you want to refer to them. You become much more aware of what their needs, wants, and desires are, so you can craft your product or service to meet those needs, wants, or desires. That way you can come up with an innovative solution to meet their needs, and that's one way that you can set yourself apart from your competition. A lot of marketers like to talk about unique selling proposition. I like to take it one step further and talk about your market dominating position. Market research puts you in a position where you can figure out not only what sets you apart and makes you unique, but then what will give you that market dominating edge in your marketplace against your competition. Now, I know here in Des Moines, around this area, we're all very friendly people. We tend to get along with our competition. We tend to think that little competition is healthy in a marketplace, and of course it is. I'm not going to argue that at all. And a lot of times we're good friends with our competitors. I get that. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get yourself in a mindset of, all right, I'm going to dominate the competition, but he's my best friend. So I get that. I understand that. Now, another reason that you want to put some time and attention into your market research is, like I said, eventually it will save you time down the road. When you know what your target audience wants from you, then you can work on crafting a solution to meet those needs, wants, and desires, like I mentioned. That way you can avoid bringing things to market, creating products or creating services that no one wants. So you can imagine what it would be like if you launched a company and you've got this great product or this great service that's just going to revolutionize the world, but nobody wants it, so you can't sell it. That's what market research can do for you. It can help you that way, so you're not wasting time creating things that aren't going to sell. Like it or not, I know there are people out there who don't believe in this, but a business is in business to make money. Plain and simple. If you're not in business to make money, then you are a nonprofit. And you need to register as such, and you've got a completely different set of business principles to operate by. And nothing wrong with that. I'm completely in favor of nonprofits. They do wonderful work. There's a reason, though, that they're different. They operate differently, and it would be wise not to confuse the two. So if you want to operate like a nonprofit, that's perfectly fine. Go right ahead. Just don't kid yourself and say that you're actually in business to make a profit in that case. So market research helps out in so many different ways. And what I mentioned in the write-up for this video is that market research is part of your recipe for building your business as if you were going to bake a cake. So if you think about baking a cake, you need some basic ingredients, right? We've got to have some flour, baking powder, butter, sugar, eggs, milk, frosting to put on the top, different things like that. And when you create a business, there are certain things that have to be done in order. The same is true when you bake a cake. You can't put all of the ingredients in the bowl all at the same time and mix it all up. Sometimes the ingredients have to be added in a certain order. It's wise when you bake a cake to mix all the ingredients together first before you put it in the oven. For an example, you can't just put all the ingredients in the oven individually, take them out later, and expect to mix them together to get your cake. So certain things have to be done in a certain order when you're making a cake. The same is true when you're building a business. So the money is there. Think about the money in your business as being the heat that causes the cake to rise. The money in your business is there after the market research is done to help your business grow and to rise, if you will, if you think about it that way. So a lot of times, I don't think business owners truly understand what the purpose of the money in their business is for. And it's so easy to point our finger at a lot of tech companies that gather tons and tons and tons of investment money from different types of investors, and millions of dollars, and they pay themselves all this great salary, and they can go for years, 10 years, 12 years, 15 years without making a profit. Now, I don't know about you, small business owner, but I'm not sure how long you could operate without making a profit. I know my business is not going to last very long if I don't make a profit. And unless you've got some kind of a slush fund somewhere that you're using to prop your business up with, going for very long without a profit is not going to work well for you. So you have to have that money there to add heat to your business, to cause your business to grow and to rise. So yes, while money is what your outcome is, you're trying to make money from your business, you do have to generate that money to put back into your business, into your marketing, so that your business can grow and can continue to thrive. That's why we spend so much time working on your market research, so that when you do create your marketing and your advertising, that you're doing so properly, prudently, wisely, that you're using your marketing dollars in a thrifty manner, that they're not going to waste. So the market research can help you with that. That's why that is so important. All right, so not much more to say about that, about market research. I'm going to wrap it up right there. I've been talking about it all week, but those are my thoughts on why the market research is so important. So at this time, what I want to share with you, for anyone who's watching this right now, I want to let you know that I'm going to start to change up the format of these live videos a little bit next week. I realized, looking back over the last couple weeks as I've been doing this, these strategies are coming out kind of in a theme throughout the week. Just seems like a natural thing to do throughout the week. And because I'm a former teacher, this is kind of how I think about things. They're starting to progress throughout the week from Monday through Friday. So starting next week, I'm going to be very purposeful about setting up these strategies, sharing these strategies with you of things you can do in your business. And I'm going to do it in a format so it's going to resemble kind of that typical 5-day challenge thing that you may see people doing in different industries. So I'll start doing that starting next week. We'll do a 5-day challenge. And so far we've talked about determining who your target audience is. Even before that, we did a time management thing. We had a week on that. And then this week has been about market research. I've done several strategies already, and it's all aimed at preparing to pull your business into a recovery mode so that you can make it through this recession that we're going to be in. And I have no crystal ball, like I've said before, but I think as I kind of look at the economy and as I kind of forecast out a little bit, I think we're looking at probably another 3 to 6 months of this kind of not really sure where we are. Maybe about 9 months as we're still kind of in a little bit of a recession, maybe another 12 months. It may be about this time next year before things really start to take off again. So this would be a great time to put the fundamentals of business in place and get some things ready. So I'm going to start shifting to these 5-day challenges week to week now. So you can kind of expect a little bit of what the theme is going to be throughout the week. You can participate every day. and figure out what these challenges are going to be and if you want to participate in those or not. So next week, we're going to be talking about crafting your message to reach your target audience. So we're going to be taking the target audience research you've done, the market research that you've done, and we're going to start talking a little bit about crafting your message. So to participate next week, to participate in this challenge, all you have to do is just tune in. I try to do this at 11 o'clock every day. So I'll start to make some announcements about this. This will be useful for you if you write the copy for your advertisements or your marketing in your business, or if you outsource it to someone else, then this will help you to try to manage what they do so you can set appropriate expectations for what that person is producing for you. So you may still want to participate in that even if you don't have a direct hand in creating your marketing or advertising yourself. And as I've said, for a lot of these tips that I'm sharing with you, you can find more information here at fixthisbiz.com. Just check out that website, and I've got a lot of free videos for you on that front page. That's where a lot of strategies are coming from, are from fixthisbiz.com. So until next week then, everyone, I just told you a little bit about what the challenge is going to be next week, what the theme will be. So you can tune in next week and follow along, and we'll get your business all set up and humming and ready to go. Even if it's not broken, there's still things that we can do to fix this biz. So to your success, everyone. I'll see you next week.